And welcome back to the greatest show on earth. I'm joined today with my lovely co-hosts Daniel and Adolfo.
Adolfo?
Adolfo, yeah.
Adolfo, one Dolfo.
Yeah.
Just a singular Adolfo.
And today, we're going to be talking about our favorite space cowboy, the Mandalorian.
My favorite space cowboy.
Yeah, my favorite
Not
space
Bebop.
cowboy. The anime fans are going to come for us. My favorite single dad on TV.
Always.
Our favorite single dad.
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal. What did you guys think of this episode?
Guns for Hire.
Yes.
Episode 6.
I'm gonna give Adolfo thumbs up.
Adolfo thumbs up?
Half a like.
Half a like?
So not neutral, but you liked it. So it's not neutral, but it's up there.
It's it's up there. It was
I liked it.
Yeah, I'm giving it a thumbs up.
I'm giving it a thumbs
Adolfo
up.
thumbs up.
Stubs up.
Perro. That's why nobody likes you.
Stubs. But yeah, no, it was a good episode.
Which is crazy because the fans came for it in the
came
Twitter,
for it on
bro.
Twitter, dude.
Well, because they want.
So the first thing I saw on Twitter this morning, because I didn't go on it like at all yesterday.
Yeah.
The first thing I saw was a screenshot of Lizzo and Jack Black, and it was like, Star Wars is down bad when you have to resort to this, and it was just like a screenshot.
I mean,
of Jack
why?
Black.
It's just a quick cameo.
I was like, it's just a cameo. Like we see it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time, bro. We literally had I don't know his
Andy
name.
Serkis. We had Andy Serkis.
Andy
and
Serkis.
Well, I guess for them, like Lizzo and Jack Black isn't Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I understand where they're coming from, bro. But what is Star Wars?
I don't understand.
Star Wars
Yeah, I don't
is
understand
what's
that.
inside of us.
Oh, okay.
The real Star Wars, This is episode 6, chapter 22, for the people counting.
Yeah.
We open up with those fish people, the octopus
Dude,
lady.
they have names, and they're gonna come for us. In the comments below,
Yeah,
baby.
the octopus lady and the fish dude
Yes.
that were madly in love, and
So the Mandalorians, some of the Mandalorians come after them.
the one she was in charge of before. Her clique.
It's nice to see Sasha Banks back. I was wondering if we were going to get her back this season.
That's not her name anymore.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That's
The
not her name
Mon
anymore.
Calamari people.
The Mon Calamari people.
That's the squids. No, that's not the ones with technicals.
Yeah.
It's the other ones with the
The
big
other one.
heads.
Yeah.
That's Tom Holland's brother who plays that?
The calamari did?
Yeah.
Really?
The son that has to go back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Tom
I didn't
Holland's
know that.
brother.
Yeah,
I
that's
forgot what
pretty
his
cool.
name is, but he plays the son.
I know his last name's Holland.
Yeah. I know he's
Holland.
British. The Mandalorians are mercenaries now, and they have to get this kid back, and that's what they're doing now.
And they bring it up. They're like, I thought the Mandalorians were people of honor.
We are for a
They're
good
like,
price.
we
for a
honor
good
them.
price. They're like, for a good
Yeah,
price.
good
bro.
price.
Like,
Because they say, they're like, we're not here for like a fight. We're just here for
we're
that
just here
guy."
for that kid.
She's trying to like plead her case, and he's like, "Look, I don't care what you guys do. My job is just to bring him back.
Yeah.
Once I bring him back, you can go get him
Yeah,
again."
you can get him
back
again.
for
and we'll get paid again to bring him, We can just keep this cycle going, baby.
Infinite money hack.
Shit.
Shit, we won't. The one thing that I didn't like about this episode was Bo-Katan getting the saber back, just to skip all the way to the end.
Okay.
All right, remember spoilers all the time.
Look, man,
always spoilers.
Yeah, like we said, and we keep saying this every week. It's been a week. I don't know what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
But before we get to the end, I really did love the detective style episode because these episodes are meant to be episodical.
Yes.
And I get people. I get what people are saying. They want a cohesive story. They want something like Andor, where like we have 3
Where it
episodes,
builds up, yeah.
and and each episode is building off the last one, and you have like a linear storytelling device.
But I mean, this is the same as season 1 and season 2.
Yeah.
Where they
That's just the style of Andor, where each episode is a new mission. A new
Well,
adventure.
no,
that's the style of Mando.
it went off the.
Oh, yeah,
it went
Mando.
off
I'm sorry.
the last
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
But this one starts different.
Yeah.
Each
No,
time.
he just misspoke. But
Yeah,
he
I
meant
said
the other
that.
way
Yeah,
around.
I
Yeah.
said Andor.
No, and people don't understand that this is what the Mandalorian's been doing. Yeah, since
Since season 1
Since
and
season 1.
2 with
And I was thinking about that. I think people got a little spoiled with Andor.
they did, bro. And I got spoiled by
I got
Andor.
spoiled
because
Andor.
honestly, I was a little heated.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, no, because honestly, I still have no idea where it's going. Because I do agree with you. If the final moments of we found out this past week that Dave Filoni is gonna make a movie ending the Mandalorian story.
Yes.
And it's gonna be a movie. So I think the movie, we need to get the Mythosaur with the Darksaber. Like that's where that should like be. That's
Instead
where the
of the
final
show.
fight should be. If the final fight is in Bo-Katan versus Mando, I do not know.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
That's why the ending confused me because when he gives over the Darksaber, he just gives it over to her. I was expecting a fight.
Well, I'll explain it why I thought it was confusing. Then I thought about it later on when we finish up the episode. I do want to talk about a little bit the meat of the episode, which I did love that they brought back the Empire stuff they brought back. You know, they already brought it up with the lady, the reforming of Empire soldiers and other high
droids, everything,
generals,
everything.
So Jack Black's character is a reformed, I don't know if a general, but he used to be part of the Empire.
He was part of the Empire.
They had the little scarlet letter pin of shame that everybody has to wear. At first, so like I did love that. So this episode was a mystery type episode where you're trying to figure out who done it. And dude, the whole time I thought it was Jack Black. I was like, he's not reformed.
He doesn't give off the little vibe of
yeah.
You know, doing
like he
something
was such
treacherous.
an obvious choice that you're like, it's him. Like it's gotta
Him
be
or
him.
Lizzo, even Lizzo.
Lizzo.
Yeah, even Lizzo's character, I could have seen like, oh, she was trying to do something for her husband. I don't know. I never saw Commissioner Hellgate, motherfucker. I never caught him. Never. I don't know. I didn't see him as the type. Good for the TV episode for making me think it was Jack Black the whole time.
For twisting it on you with
A
that.
little twist.
But no, I love all the tropes of this episode. Like the it reminded me from iRobot, where Will Smith's character is blasting the robots one at a time, waiting for one of them to like
Move. Yeah.
And Bo-Katan just going like, "Why are you kicking him?"
Yeah.
And dude, I love that he was just like,
Yeah.
one
I
at a
found him, didn't I?
Yeah, and the chasing too. I love the chasing. It was
Yeah, the
really-
chasing was good.
Chasing. Yeah.
I liked it.
and it really contrasts Bo and Din, because Bo was just trying to like get ahead, try and capture
Well, it was
him.
a good cop, bad cop.
I really contrast the type of people they are.
Because even when they're at the
She tries to talk it out, and he wants to get straight to the
like
point.
like at the droid bar.
Yeah. He's like, tell me where they are.
She's like, hey, you know, we're just here. He's like, pulls out the taser. I'm gonna rip out your memory circuit.
Yeah, bro. Oh, he was like, I'll go do it myself and rip it out. Motherfucker. I was like, oh.
She even pulls him outside. She's like, hey, te estás pasando.
No te pases de verga.
Literally, they're just droids too. Like, I don't understand why.
They
Well, he
can't-
doesn't like droids to begin with.
Oh, I thought it was really cool though, that a lot of the droids were from the Empire.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
They all were, I think.
They were
'Cause-
from what was it? The Clone Wars.
yeah, the Clone
Yeah,
Wars
the
and the
Clone-
Empire.
Empire,
Like,
yeah.
but it was a very when they pulled up to the planet and I saw the black droids, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like it just took me out. One thing that I really do
colors.
love about Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau is that they're building the world, bro. They're building the world.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is like post-Empire, pre-First Order world, and they're building out the lore. They're building out the planets. We had like Christopher Lloyd's character. He brought up Count Dooku.
Yes.
And,
Mhm. Yeah,
and he
yeah.
was a separatist, and he's like, I still love the ways of the
when you
the old ways.
you know, before we skip to that part, Bo-Katan and Din are investigating.
Yeah.
They find out that there's something wrong. There's a bad batch.
It was a bad batch.
Yeah, it was like a bad batch. There's a bad batch of the like oil they drink.
Yeah.
They go to the lab, which I think is kind of funny. Like they do
It's a
autopsy.
morgue.
Yeah, like
It's
a
a
morgue,
morgue.
a morgue for droids.
Yeah.
So they do like the autopsy.
Yeah.
They bring him out
Whatever.
with a little ice cylinder
Yeah.
thing.
Bro, he's not gonna go bad.
Yeah.
So then they find out that
No,
the
they could
in-
rust.
Yeah, but like,
They could rust.
but they're inside.
It takes years for
Years,
rust, though.
yeah.
Okay.
So they find out that the batch is bad, and they see that the oil has like a self-writing code.
Yeah.
Nanobag.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. When they said that, they were like, dude, there's something in the oil. And they're like, there's words. I'm like, what? Like,
Yeah, like how does she see the words? And then they put the little outline. There's no way you notice that.
Yeah,
there's-
me too. I was like, how is there words?
Yeah.
in oil?
And then it was nanobots. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
So then they find out who ordered that
That
batch, and they find out that he did it under the table. So they go
Yeah.
confront him. And once he starts giving his speech, Bo-Katan is like, "You're a separatist."
Yeah.
And
Which
Like,
honestly,
we
I'm
don't-
not going to
we don't
lie.
use that word.
I kind of know all the political, like, I know a separatist was from the Clone Wars. It was
Yes.
the separatists versus the Jedi about this. And it's all about trade routes. They were fighting about trade routes. And I'm pretty sure they were fighting about trade routes. And the
yeah, that's what
separatists
the
wanted.
prequels. That's what the prequels are for.
Yeah,
About. Yeah.
because they had that's what the first episode is about. Is about the trade routes and all that. And
Yeah.
that's how the separatists came up to do all that. And Count Dooku. I love how he brought up that Count Dooku's a separatist, but he didn't know that Count Dooku was a Sith, and he was like trying to do his own thing. He sees Count Dooku as a separatist and like political figure, and I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
He's more
only-
than that.
yeah, I'm like, bro, like,
How do we tell him?
yeah. So
That was a
that's-
good little throwback though to Dooku.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
little name drop.
Yeah,
I was
little
like,
name drop, yeah.
no, little spice.
I did not like how he just gave it.
Cop out.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
cop-out.
100%.
100%
Like I was
cop
saying,
out.
like,
I did like that it was a cop out because I think it gives reason to show us the viewers that Bo-Katan is still not worthy of the saber.
uh-huh.
Din is the reluctant hero.
Yeah.
I think it's obvious he's a reluctant hero. He does not want the position. The guy even says it. He's not one of us. He's adopted. He's not from our blood. So I think it's just building Mando to actually. He's gonna lead the Mandalorians. I think it's obvious that he's gonna do it. And I think right now we're at the reluctant hero portion of his story where he does not want the responsibilities. He does not want the Darksaber, and even the Mandalorians are calling him. Yeah. For not being one of them.
Like a great man once said, with great power comes great responsibility.
And Mando's just not ready for it yet. Dude, he literally, the most cop-out answer, he's like, well, this robot defeated me and Bo defeated the robot. And I'm like, dude, that's like the Elder Wand in Harry Potter where Snape...
You had to kill the...
Well, no.
So Draco was the one that disarmed him. And Snape was the one that actually defeated him, but since Draco was the one that disarmed him, he was the one with the Elder Wand and all that.
Yeah.
So it's this whole little bullshit thing, and I'm like, bro, Bo, you're taking the saber again. Yeah. Without
Do you think we see? So I thought about this. Do you think? My original prediction was Bo on the Mythosaur versus Din on the Darksaber.
Yeah.
You think we see a flip where
he's on the Mythosaur?
Where he accepts his fate as the leader of Mandalore? Because we're talking about he's the reluctant hero where he's like...
That seems more likely now.
Yeah, that seems more likely now where he's like, you know what? This is my destiny. I'm going to rule Mandalore. The Mythosaur appears to him.
Yeah.
He rides in on the Mythosaur versus Bo-Katan with the Darksaber while she hasn't mastered it yet.
Well, so I think a lot of people didn't see this, but a lot of people thought that the Mythosaur appeared to Bo. And I think they had it mixed up. I don't think the Mythosaur appeared to Bo. It just happened that Din was passed out. Because,
it was supposed to appear to him.
Yeah, I think it was appearing to Din, but Din got passed out, and Bo was the one that saved him. And I think anybody who was gonna save him would have seen the Mythosaur,
Yeah.
But I think it was appearing to Din instead of Bo, and I think Bo thinks that's why she's the chosen one, but she's not the chosen one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bo, you're not the chosen one.
Yeah. So I think it's still Mythosaur versus Darksaber.
That'd be.
I still want to see it. I still want to see it.
And I now that they announced that all the projects for Star Wars, I think we'll see it in the movie. I think it's a spectacle for the movie. That'd be cool. And the budget, it just makes sense for the budget and all that. Like I said, a reluctant hero, there's not much I do think Din is going to be the one that leads the Mandalorian people to
I need a hero. I'm holding on to a hero till the end of the night. He's got to be brave and he's got to be strong.
That reminds me of...
Shrek?
No. The Office when Andy's singing and Kelly's just dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's singing...
it reminds me of Shrek.
No, the song. Obviously, I'm talking about what's happening, bro. The vibe, the vibes, perro.
Ay, perra.
One quick thing: they announced the movie starring Rey, building the new Jedi Order. 15 years after the Rise of Skywalker, Grogu's going to be 91 years old.
Yes.
And that's when
he's gonna be a teenager.
Yoda started training Jedi at 100 years old.
Oh.
So, hey, look, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying if Grogu survives.
You think he's Jedi or Mandalore?
He could be both.
He could be
Why
both.
not both? Taco Girl.
Walk both ways?
Yeah.
Like both?
Maybe we have it wrong and Din's not the leader of the Mandalorians. Maybe it's Grogu.
Maybe. It's just we don't know where the season. It's all.
It could literally be anything.
I think that's why people are a little mad because it is all over the place, and we'd have no idea where this season's going.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching our review of Mandalorian Season 3, Chapter 22.
Season 3.
Guns for Hire. Let us know what you thought about this episode. And what do you think Season 3 is building towards at the end? And lastly, did you like that Din gave up the Darksaber to Bo that easily? Let us know down below in the comments. We'll see you guys next time.
Deuces.
Adios, Death Poppers.